Today I'm going to show you how to use the new Maps feature just announced on D&D Beyond. So D&D Beyond just launched a new feature called Maps. From their homepage, on the top right portion, you can see it says Discover Maps, or if you want to, you can come to your Tools drop-down and you can see Maps here. Now, as of creating this tutorial, Maps is still in alpha. You can go ahead and hit it, and it drops you to this new home screen here. On this home screen, you can select a game that you already have running from one of your pre-made campaigns or a custom campaign that you already have going. Or if you scroll down, you can start an entirely new campaign using one of their pre-made adventures. You just select it and it'll get you launched and going. But I'm gonna go ahead up to the top here and we're gonna select my home game because this has some features that I wanna show you as well. Once you've selected the game that you're going to be using, it'll drop you into this new page where you will be able to manage your maps for that campaign. You can upload maps here, or you can use basic maps. We're going to start off with the basic maps. We'll just go to the top one here, Mushroom Cave, and we are going to add that map. We are going to select it on the left-hand side of our screen, and it plops it into your board right there. You can zoom in and zoom out. You can move it around your screen, and you will be able to manipulate and move around tokens as well. Before we get into that though, you will be able to add Fog of War. You can go ahead and cover all and reveal all with Fog of War. You can also select where you want to cover using this little paintbrush tool. You can also use an eraser to take away any Fog of War that you have drawn or covered the map with. Finally, you can upload tokens onto your map. You can place any of the creatures that you have access to from your D&D Beyond account. And the cool thing about this is that it is also matched to the size of the creature. So you see here, large, huge creatures, even tiny, will be the appropriate size token on your map as it already is done for you. So you can add in your characters onto the map as well. We'll go ahead and drop everybody in here. And not only that, you can have your characters and their companions appear on the map as well. On this Companions tab, you can see here some of them are already in place. I have found one bug with this feature though. If you have a character sheet that already has a companion on it, you will need to go into that character sheet, create a new companion on your extras tab, and then all of your other ones will populate over. So just know that if you do run into that problem with your extras not showing up, all you have to do is come to your character sheet, go to Manage Extras, and add an extra. And you just choose any of these. So we'll go ahead and add a familiar for him. We'll add a rat and drop that in. And so once your companion, extra, whatever you have there is in, you just come back to your map and refresh the page. It'll take just a minute, and you go back to your companions and you can see your new extra you can drop in to the map as well. And as I said, because these are tiny creatures, they show up as tiny on the board here as well. And I just wanted to jump over for a minute. This is what the character view is for a screen with Fog of War uploaded, where all you can see are the characters. Now this is the exact same map that I was just using. I just covered everything with Fog of War and I opened it up to the exact area where the characters are. And here, jumping back, you can see the Fog of War map from the DM's perspective. From both the player and the DM maps, you can move around the tokens and things like that, but only the Dungeon Master is able to manipulate and change the Fog of War. Another feature that we have here is you can open up and see the roles from the game log. You can also share the invite link for your campaign and the map link for this specific map to your players. If you use Discord or some other chat service, you can go ahead and throw that out to your players so that they'll have access to it. One other thing I think that we can use this for, you don't only need to use it for battle maps. You can use this as just your virtual tabletop to throw down other things as well, whether they be world maps, other images that you might want to use, handouts for your players that you want them to take a look at. You can see here I've already uploaded a map of the Sword Coast, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that one out there. It'll take just a second for it to add, and then I'm going to open it up on this left-hand side selector. So you can see here, you can select any of the maps that you've already used for your campaign on the left-hand side there. All you have to do is select the map that you want to use. So I've jumped over to my Sword Coast map here. Now, the cool thing about this is I can jump back in to my battle map and everything is as it was when I left. The tokens are in the same place, Fog of War is still up, nothing has changed. I'll go ahead and reveal all with the Fog of War, so everything pops up again. Now we'll go back to our Sword Coast map. Wait for that to load. It's kind of a big one. That pops up, no problems there. And when we go back to the Mushroom Cave map, everything is still as it was. So I realized when I'm editing this video, I forgot to feature one important part. When you upload a map for your own use, you go ahead, you can actually download maps off of D&D Beyond. That's what I did here with the Curse of Strahd adventure. So I took one of the maps from D&D Beyond, downloaded it to my computer, and I'm going to upload it here. One important aspect to consider here is the size of the tokens. So these tokens here, this little indicator shows you what a medium-sized token would be on your map. So you're going to want to go ahead and find an area on the map that you just uploaded, and you're going to adjust the size of this circular indicator and make sure that it fits within 1 square, so long as 1 square is equal to 5 feet. So we're just gonna, for our purposes, say that 1 square equals 5 feet, which is a medium-sized creature token, and we're going to save it right there as it is. And so we're going to select our Curse of Strahd map. It's now added to the list. We're going to open that up, close out this window. So you can see here the Curse of Strahd map. It says 1 square equals 10 feet. We're going to ignore that. We're going to drop in our player tokens. There it is. We'll zoom in on that one, and you can see here the token fits in that 5-foot square right there that we just made. So use that little tile token when you upload those maps to make sure you get the size correct when you are putting this in. Now, so far the only way to upload new maps onto this game screen here is you're gonna have to upload them from your computer. You won't be able to select a URL with an image or anything like that. And from there, you'll be able to display them on your virtual tabletop. Thank you again very much for checking out this tutorial video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.